Hi everybody, welcome to my dress-up party with my hot guest here. This is my little Ruby Woo. She's my pink poodle and she's making a star appearance tonight because we have the most amazing special guest. And our guest tonight, I am so honored and so privileged to share with you. Hey Ruby, look at the camera. Get over there. We're trying to say hi to Ruby. Hi Ruby. Say hi to everybody. There's the Found Fashion. Hello everybody. So how come my little French poodle is here to say hello to everybody tonight? Well, we are going to have a really exciting episode. I'm going to tell you all about it right now. Ruby, you're going to say goodbye to everybody. Oh, Ruby Woo. She's looking down because she knows she wants to get off stage. There she goes. So hi, everybody. Welcome to my dress-up party. Tonight, we have a theme. It's called the Eye of the Tiger. And why is that? It's because we have Dr. Laurie Culbert with us tonight, and she is an extreme veterinarian. She does not mess around, although Laurie and I met, and I'm going to tell you this quickly, when I had a Bichon Frise that when I first moved to New York City fell so ill, and I took him to 3 different vets. And absolutely not, veterinarians can be great when it comes to, don't shoot me for saying this, but when it comes to giving shots and going for regular checkups. But when my dog was really sick, I rushed him to the Animal Medical Center. And that's where I met Dr. Laurie Culbert, who saved his life. She didn't save his eyesight, but she saved his life. And we became fast friends, and then we lost touch until very recently, when she showed up in isolation to come and visit me and share with me what it is that's new with her and where she's staying and what she's achieved since we last saw each other. So I want to give a shout out to the North Star Vets. I know that a lot of you are supporting Laurie tonight, and we're going to bring Laurie on now. I'm looking for her. Let's see. Laurie, I need you to request to come on. And let's see. Okay. Hi, Tori. I'll say hi to some people. It's Rob Capoletti. Are you a pizza eating person, Rob? I bet you are. Hi, Judy. So let me, let's see where Laurie is. Come on, Dr. Culbert. Hi, David Dunkley Hats. How are you? I'm looking forward to getting to meet you. Okay. There she is. She started a live video. Hi. Let's see. Send a request, Laurie. I don't know how this just happened. Whoop. Okay. I'm back. Laurie, you need to send a request and to come on to the show, not you. So let me just tell you about Laurie. So she comes. Hi there. How are you?
Sorry about that.
No worries. We never start. You look beautiful tonight. Welcome to my dress-up party.
Thank you.
Oh, I love your headband. It's beautiful. So I understand that, first of all, the theme tonight is called Eye of the Tiger. And I've been calling you an extreme veterinarian. I was just about to tell, hi, Haley. If you see some of your friends coming on, Laurie, you're welcome to say hello. That's Thomas, our producer. And a day in the life of Ruby. So Laurie went to college. She went to 2 universities. She interned at the Animal Medical Center where I met her, and I believe she also became a physician there. And she's board certified veterinarian. So when she stayed at my home, and I was afraid to let her express my dog's anal glands because I didn't recognize all of her accolades. I feel like a real jerk. So I want to publicly apologize to you for not letting you do that when she so desperately needed that. So I know you're with the North Star Vets now, right, Laurie?
Yes, that's correct.
What kind of a journey has that been since we left?
Well, as you know, we met in 1990 when I was a baby veterinarian and intern at the Animal Medical Center and helped save Ruth. Our relationship kind of blossomed from there, and we did stay for many years, but as a veterinarian, I went on to become board certified in surgery. So I'm certified in surgery and small animal surgery. And yes, indeed, I've been there for 15 years.
15 years. They must love and adore you there. Laurie, can you prop yourself up a little bit higher so I don't see so much of the fireplace? There you are.
This chair is thinking as I sit in it.
Well, okay. Well, have your husband bring you a pillow because I really want to see you. Look so beautiful today. You know, you're out of that medical jacket. I make you wear this. Wait. Don't take that stethoscope away. But in any event, and I'm dying to take this off also. Okay. So I wanted to ask you, why are you referred to a small animal as a small animal surgeon when, tell us about the eye of the tiger that you saved.
That is true. That is true. My training was in small animal medicine and surgery. And yes, you can divide yourself into small animal and large animal. But here in New Jersey, I have had the opportunity to work with tigers, many lions, a snow leopard, a wolf,
seal,
a ton of zoo animals that I have had the fortune to work with. And yes, they are considered large animal, but they are mammals, you know, and a mammal is a mammal, whether small or large. And so, you know, we can adjust and adapt and treat all of our patients in similar ways. And so that's how I got into the zoo animal medicine. And yes, I did do surgery on the eye of a tiger.
And well, you saved the eye. I thought, you know, you saved the eye of the tiger. Isn't, I mean, I made that up because I just assumed, but that's not actually, what actually, tell us about the tiger, seeing that that's our theme tonight. There's a photograph that you're going to be posting on your Instagram, and you can actually see you, I think you're holding the tiger's tail up under you. I didn't know if you were smelling it or you were pretending it was a mustache. Can you hold it right up?
Can you see this?
Yes.
So that is
still for a minute so people can see.
Okay. So this is Kaya. She is a white tiger. And she
what is she doing here? Why isn't she in Africa?
Well, unfortunately, many of these tigers are rescues. They were purchased by people who didn't know what they were doing or didn't know how to take care of them. And ultimately, when people just discard, like, you know, Joe Exotic, you know, somebody has to take care of them. Somebody has to take them in and give them a proper life. And so many of the zoos or, you know, backyard zoos take these animals in and they give them a nice home. And unfortunately, Kaya, old white tiger, developed glaucoma as a young tiger, and she can't see. She's completely blind. And over the years, she developed some issues with her eye, which involved basically me taking her eye out. So,
oh no.
So how I look at it is I saved the tiger, but I didn't necessarily save. But we did try very hard. It ended up being a very happy story. She's happy. She's not in pain, and she's a good life.
There's Sean. I have to say hello. Whenever anybody mentions a pizza review, I always have to, hi, Shaughnessy, 1980. Thank you. So, Laurie, was there ever, okay, so you're with the North Star Vets, and I'm assuming the zoos are in that area, and everybody has a first time for everything. What was the first animal in one of the zoos that you saw and actually scratched your head during, I mean, do you ever scratch your head when you look at some animal? And was there a hair scratching moment, head scratching moment for you?
Well, there's been a lot of them, but usually, what we do in any field is collaborate. So you surround yourself with knowledgeable, wonderful people. And so the first animal that I came into contact with that I really didn't know was going to happen was a gray seal, baby gray seal, 6-month old, stranded on the beach of Brigantine, New Jersey, that went to the stranding center, who actually was attacked by a shark. And she had a terrible, terrible. And so I helped treat her. I did surgery on her. We had to call in a special anesthesiologist from University of Pennsylvania to the anesthesia, and together we treated her successfully and actually released her back into the wild. So that is satisfaction.
I have to tell you, my heart melts for you. I love you as a person. I appreciate you as an outstanding doctor, and I so admire, how fulfilling is this kind of experience for you. And did you have any idea that you would eventually become qualified from the education and the background that you have to be
No,
able to perform these operations? I mean, do you have to wing it sometime? I mean, does everybody, not everybody has a pair of lungs, hearts. People are asking about my headpiece. I'm going to be taking this headpiece off, and Dr. Culbert's going to be showing her. We have a party favor. So let me just, for people who have just joined, let me tell you that our guest, my special guest at my dress-up party tonight, is Dr. Laurie Culbert from the North Star Vets. She's an extreme, I don't know, do you mind that I call you extreme veterinarian? You are extreme. You're extreme in everything that you do. And she saved a tiger's life, and she's operated it on all kinds of major animals. And we're just having a really wonderful conversation right now. There were mountain lions and a Bengali tiger, a snow leopard. And as we get through the party, Dr. Culbert has another wonderful passion that she's going to be sharing with us. We're both going to come out of our closets and into our lives, and it's going to be a different life. But Laurie, tell me about, do you know what you're going to be seeing can you operate on a fish or a bird, or can you do things like that?
I've had excellent training, and yes, when you get to a certain point where you do say to yourself, okay, I'm going to fly by the seat of my pants. I've never done this before, but I can do this. I know the techniques. I know the anatomy. I know the physiology. We're going to do it. And so when I did my training and chose to choose surgery as my profession, I never dreamed in my wildest dreams that I'd be doing surgery on a tiger or a snow leopard or a wallaby or a turtle or any of
You
these.
operated on a turtle?
I've operated on just about anything. Seriously.
Really? And I wouldn't let you express my dog's anal glands?
But like I told you,
Shame on me.
I told you if you can't figure out what's wrong with your dog, and usually they get better. So
Okay.
that's my wisdom.
Kelly Barone is coming up. And hi, Kelly. I'm saying hello to you. You can DM me after our episode. And Laurie is actually giving a party favor tonight for anybody who you're going to hold it up. We're going to get to that. I think we're about to take off our medical things, and I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to talk about how your parents spent all this money on your education and everything. And what Laurie's real interested which is why she came to visit me for my feedback and my expertise, which I didn't know what she actually is passionate about Christmas balls. So here's this amazing veterinarian. She's an extreme vet. She can operate on anything. If I ever get sick, how about me? Can you operate on me, Dr. Culbert?
People ask me that all the time, and I say, sure.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So let's come out of the closet. I see you have. Did your husband ever bring you a pillow? I need you up higher. I see you wearing a beautiful, colorful. Out there you are. We need to go together. So, Dr. Culbert, I want you to see that I'm coming out of the closet and
Ooh.
I'm coming into my life. And Dr. Culbert has now transformed herself into Sparkling Jewel, is what I like to call her. I'm sorry to tell my follower that loves this headpiece. I'm taking it off. We're going to do a little transition here. So how do your parents feel knowing that they spent all that money on your education and you really, all you want to do is come home at night and do Christmas balls, which is what we talked about. This is my little introduction to the Royal Vetted Jewels. The name of Dr. Culbert, we're going to kiss that persona. Look at how cute you are. Oh my God, Laurie. You look so wonderful. I know you're using my Lumisbari and everything, but I'm leaning forward. And so when I saw Laurie's Christmas balls, she comes to my home and she says, Patricia, I'm seeking your counsel. You know, I've been marketing myself and selling my things all the time, my whole life. And I believe that's why you came to see me. Am I right?
That was
No?
part of it. That was
Okay.
part of it.
Well, you covered my entire dining room table. And when she showed me her Christmas balls, which are spectacular. Do you have one to show us?
I do. This is
So
a blue.
hold it up.
This is a
Wow.
ball. Not your
I saw
typical.
that Christmas ball and all I wanted to do was wear it. Can you tell us about that Christmas ball? It's so spectacular. Well, so what happened is Laurie, I mean, she's the perfect house guest. She shows up and look what Patricia scored. Oh my God. And this came later on. However, as fabulous as those are, I mean, Laurie really loves me. You know, I helped her a lot. Whoa. I mean, if I could wear these are my Christmas ball earrings that I can wear all year round. I said to Laurie, Christmas balls have a short lifespan. I mean, you know, like from what? No, Thanksgiving to New Year's Eve. Do you love these on me, Laurie?
I love them. They're you. Perfect.
Are they you? Are they everybody watching? So you can make more of these and people can DM you at the Royal Vetted Jewels. So now that you've got all this fabulous education that costs an absolute fortune, and we know your real passion is Christmas balls, and now jewelry and other things that you're going to show us, I'll never let you live that down. I love the headband. Tell us how it all started. Is it a real passion? Oh, HM, you want a pair. I love men that love to wear earrings. You know, they're my kind of guys. So how did this all happen?
So basically, I have a passion for medicine and science and surgery, but I also
Yes, you do.
I have another side that is totally creative, creative arts, painting, fashion, color. I'm a color addict. And I just like making things. You know, I think that in some ways my surgery ability is an art. It's an art form. And you have to be good at it, you have to do it well. And I thought about this today and I feel like, you know, my hands are God's gifts to me. I
Uh,
do so many things with my hands. I can do surgery. I can make headbands. They're gorgeous. I
oh,
can.
Can
I
you
can,
just put that like in front of your forehead? I know you didn't make it to wear this way. Just like right across your forehead, like down. Yes. Oh my God, Lori, that's gorgeous. You made that. What are all
yep.
your pieces? I love that on you. So I just can't help it. I mean, and you're giving away to go on Purely Patricia to see what the requirements are. You know, you've got to follow Purely Patricia and the Royal Vetted Jewels, and then tag 3 of your friends. And then from this whole dress up party tonight, DM me with what your favorite moment was. And my producer, Tom, is going to make the decision who gets to, you know, hi there, Trim Queen. How are you tonight? Look at,
I'm
so this
just,
is, so I said, why don't you cut those Christmas balls in half?
well, we did cut them
I
in
know
half.
that with my little ladybug and
Yep.
a big flower. But this is your talent, right, Lori? Isn't this what you make? Tell us so tell us how you got involved in it. I'm not going to interrupt. Hi, Strictly Santy.
So I'm drawn to everything colorful and shiny and glittery. And I started making jewelry, not jewel, well, some jewelry and some other decorative items with beads, but I found it got very boring. So looking for vintage jewelry, any kind of rhinestones, enamel flowers, anything that is old and maybe people don't think of, but that it could be my medium, you know, could I could re-transform it or transform it into something else. And so this is just an example of like the first thing that I ever made with my own jewelry. And this is a decorative tree, but it's all vintage rhinestone jewelry that I put in a little
Can you
package.
hold that
Uh,
up closer? Can you hold it up closer so we can see the detail and turn it around?
this is a
Bergdorf
neck.
used to industries like that years and years ago, and
Yes.
they were like $750.
Well, this tree is actually very expensive, and it's because there's so much jewelry in it. Um, but it was the first thing I made with it and with the jewelry, and then it sort of blocked. And so, you know, this is a little ornament. It's got a dachshund on it, so it's very.
Hold it up a little bit closer. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at the detail. So how long does it take to make a Christmas ornament? Hours, you're supposed to say.
It probably about 12 hours.
Really?
It's all
And
beaded. It's
is
it's
it
all
is it meditative for you after a day of work?
absolutely. I actually love it. I love the color variations that I can create with, you know, my color palette. This one just happens to be silver and blue, but I can do anything. This is a headband I just whipped up to wear to work.
To
It's
wear to
all,
work? I bet
I,
the large animals like that at the zoo. They go, oh, here comes our cool vet.
well, yeah, it's beautiful, don't you think?
Oh, I have to tell you something. I'm commissioning you. I really want you to make me something really elaborate. You know, this is done by my friend Koken of New York. I told him I was going to be wearing it. Harmony in the home. You should get in touch with Lori. I see that she loves your Christmas balls. You want to, so we're with Dr. Laurie Culbert, who is an extreme veterinarian, and her passion, I tease her about that, is Christmas balls, but she's obviously gone into making fabulous jewelry and earrings. And she made this pin for me. It has a little, what is it? Is that a ladybug?
That's a ladybug.
Yeah, ladybug on a big vintage flower. So is it difficult to find all of the things and objects that you need to work with, Lori?
It can be challenging. You know, you have to be choosy and you have to make sure it's the right price and sellable and all those kinds of things that you think about. But you know, like this is a frame that I made. This came to me as a piece of wood with nothing. You know,
Uh-huh.
painted. the back, I added the back, I added the glass, I added the decorations, and it came as, so this
So
is just,
oh, they're a set. Oh,
there's,
you know, they make wonderful baby presents and wonderful gift items. Christine MCD is saying, Dr. Laurie, you look marvelous. You know who that is? You want to say hi to some people?
sweetheart, haven't seen you in so long.
Oh, that's great. Well, they must think you look wonderful. So, how can I? So you are new on Instagram, and it's a gift for me to be able to double dose of fabulous. Somebody said. So tell us how this is a new business for you, and how can people either be commissioned or where they can find you, how they can purchase your items, and is there anything else, Lori, that you would like to share about this passion? I mean, are your parents proud of you, or would they rather see you save a tiger, or both?
They're proud of me no matter what I do. But,
Yeah.
you know, yes, I'm developing a site with a professional. I want it to be, I want it to be quality. So nothing is for sale, but it will be very soon. So you want to look for royal vetted jewels. I do have,
1 second. How much do we love the name of your business?
well, I have to thank you because after our weekend together, you and Howard helped me develop that name, which I think is absolutely perfect.
It
And
is Royal Vetted Jewels.
so is a royal crown with a caduceus, which is the blending of art and beauty with veterinary medicine, which, you know, my art has really nothing to do with veterinary medicine, but everything inspires me. Nature inspires me. Animals inspire me. You know that. And if I can put some beautiful things out there for people, that's my goal. That's what I want to do.
Well, I have to tell you something. In describing your passion, art, beauty, medicine, those are all descriptive adjectives that describe you as a person, Lori, and so much more. You know, I love, so privileged to have a person like yourself in my life that amazes me. I mean, I'm in awe of your ability to wake up in the morning and know that you're responsible for making a difference in an animal owner's life. I mean, I started with Ruby,
Yep.
and I've put two other dogs to sleep, and we are passionate about our cats and our dogs and our household pets, but we don't think of the irresponsibility, which you've made me so aware of tonight, of people taking a tiger. I mean, what do they do? Think it's a little cat and it's going to grow up to be, eating whatever they do in the kitty litter box.
Right.
And we really need to think about that. And I just also, I mean, I don't have a lot of people listening tonight, but, we need to protect our environment and our wildlife, and I want to talk to you about that because I know that we can make it. Oh, I love your freckles, Laura. Look at this, the Foundation. I mean, she's trying to get rid of those freckles. So this is to tell anybody, we have a lot of nice. And is there anything you would like to say? I mean, people have been coming on a lot, who just joined. This is Dr. Laurie Culbert. She's an extreme veterinarian, and she has another business called the Royal Vetted Jewels. Perfect example, I think. I mean, I don't know how many people wouldn't want to wear these. I mean, look at them. They're so spectacular. I just love them. You have something else oh yeah, it all started with a Christmas ball. So you'll have some Christmas balls for sale right around the holidays. Mill Pond Dondi join. We're just, I was committed to our party ending. All parties have to end at some point, Lori. And it's a
Well,
half an hour.
take a couple of minutes and just say that during these trying times, don't forget about your animals. Um, we notice that dogs and cats are getting cranky too. They're sick of social distancing just like people are, and don't neglect, you know, your pet's feelings and your pet's needs, and um, you know, pay it forward, and you know, support your local animal shelters and humane societies. If I can give a shout out to the Lion Whisperer, you know, Kevin Richardson Foundation, that foundation. I hope to go to Africa one year of the lions there. Please check it out and contribute if you can. It is a passion of mine.
Well, you can also put that information on your Instagram. It's a great way to communicate, Laurie. I so admire it. And also, I noticed that dogs, when they see you with a mask on, you know, I mean, they can't find their own owners, and the dog run let's go sniffing around. So this is the end of my dress-up party for this Wednesday. I'm going to say goodnight to Laurie Culbert. Laurie, you're such a wonderful guest. You're so incredibly talented. And thank you for joining me and showing up and coming out of our own closets and into our lives and sharing your royal bedded jewels. And a big thank you to the North Star Vets for letting you, you know, and supporting you. I mean, they're very lucky to have you.
Next time I'll do a pure twirl.
Okay, I love that. Good night, Laurie. I'm going to say good night and say good night and thank my guests for coming. So that's another wrap up at my dress up party. Thank you all for joining me. Please follow Purely Patricia and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Purely Patricia. Laurie has donated and given a party favor, and my producer will be choosing the winner. What you need to do, and you still have time to do this, we're going to keep this open for another 24 hours, that you can follow Royal Jewels and follow Purely Patricia and tag 3 friends, and then make a comment about something that night's dress up party that really was very funny for you or that you thought was great, and our producer will choose the winner. So see you next Wednesday night, 8:15 at my dress up party. We have an amazing guest. She's beyond colorful, beyond, and make it a great night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.